Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Wriggler, and it's time for our number corner today. Let's look at the date. Today, I'm not going to read the date out loud. See if you can read the date out loud while I move each piece. So what is the date today? Go ahead and say it out loud. You'll notice that my comma is still missing. So when you write down the date, it's your job to put the comma where it belongs. You're also going to write the short date. Remember, the short date only has numbers, and you don't need a comma for the short date. You just need dashes in between each piece. I can't wait to see what your dates look like today. Now let's look at the date on an actual calendar. The day today is 14. See if you can find 14 on the calendar. Right here. If you go up in the column, what day of the week is it today? If you said Tuesday, nice job. Today, April 14th, 2020, is a Tuesday. What will tomorrow be? Wednesday. What was yesterday? Monday. Nice job. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, and yesterday was Monday. Now let's look at our calendar pieces for the month of April. Remember that for the month of April, our calendar pieces are going to represent one of four words. It might show length, how long something is, weight, how heavy something is, capacity, how much of something fits in something else, and temperature, how hot or cold it is. Look at our other calendar pieces that we've had so far this month. I'm not going to review them with you. I want you to do this on your own. See if you can figure out the pattern to guess what today's piece is going to be. Go ahead and write down your prediction. Length, weight, capacity, or temperature. Let's see if you were correct. Today is weight. April 14th is showing a pictures of apples on a scale. You might have seen a scale like this at a grocery store to measure how much the apples weigh. If we look at the scale, we see the line is pointing to what number? 2. That means that these apples weigh 2 pounds. If you guessed weight for today, nice job figuring out our calendar piece pattern. Now let's look at our days in school. Including our digital learning days, we are now at 134. Since our whiteboard is much smaller, we do have to use our brains to remember the first 100. 10 10 frames makes 100. So imagine 10 10 frames are full. Now we can put 100 in our brain. We'll keep counting by tens until we have to stop. Then we'll count by ones. Put 100 in your brain. 100, 110, 120, 130, stop. We stop because this 10 frame is not full of 10 yet, so now we have to count by ones. 131, 132, 133. Our number for today is 134. How many dots do I need to add? 1. Nice job. Now it shows 134. Next, let's look at 134 with our chains. Remember that the number 134 has 3 digits in it. we have a number in the ones place, a number in the tens place, and a number in the 100s place. For our chains, we are only practicing representing what's in the ones place. What number is in the ones place? If you said 4, nice job. Right now we have 3 chains, but we need 4. What color chain am I going to add? Red. Nice job. Now we have 4 chains to show the number 4 from the ones place of our number 134. Now let's look at 134 on a number line. Here's 134. Remember that instead of talking about green and red, we're going to try to use our math terms, odd and even. Odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Look at the number 134, and today I want you to write down your prediction. Is 134 odd or even? If you said even, you are correct. 134 is an even number because it ends in the number 4. Now you're going to count the numbers that are on our number line so far. Count them as I move them for you. Nice job. Tomorrow we'll add a new number to our number line. Now let's look at our frog and toad graph for the month of April. Right now, frog has 5 pieces and toad has 3 pieces. I'm going to spin the spinner and show you what I land on today. Today is a toad day, so we're going to color another piece for toad. Now I have a couple of questions to ask you about your graph. Which one has the most, frog or toad? Frog. Which one has the least, frog or toad? Toad. Nice job. Now it's time for your tricky question, and I'm going to see if you can answer this one by yourself. This is our than question. Here's the word than. I'm going to ask you, how many more does frog have than toad? Today, for your number corner activity, you're going to add one more thing that you're going to write down. Here's the sentence that I want you to fill in. Frog has more than toad. In that blank line, you're going to write a number. How many more pieces does frog have than toad? Go ahead and click the pause button to give yourself some time to write this sentence down, because I want to see if you are correct. Alright, let's check and see. Remember, if we're comparing using our word than, we're looking at which pieces are the same and how many are not the same. Same, 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 not the same. So you should have written, frog has 1 more than toad. If you did that, nice job. Tomorrow we're going to try this again, but I won't tell you the answer until the next day. Let's look at our information from our graph and add that to our collection of number sentences. Our previous number sentences are 4 plus 2 equals 6, 4 plus 3 equals 7, 5 plus 3 equals 8. Today, we're going to write How many frogs? 5 plus how many toads? 4 equals what all together? Remember, we're trying not to use our fingers, so imagine a 10 frame, tallies, put 5 in your head and count 4 more. Or maybe you realize that 5 plus 4 is close to a doubles fact, so you might be able to take one away. Or maybe you just know what 5 plus 4 is. If you said 9, nice job. 5 frogs plus 4 toads equals 9. Now let's look at our last part of our number corner, which is our word problem. Remember, we're looking at a new type of word problem, so I'm going to do it with you again today. You'll be able to try it on your own tomorrow. The word we're looking for in this new kind of word problem is the word sum. Do you see it? It's right here. If you see the word sum in a word problem, we don't know how much that is. And that means we're solving for the middle of our word problem, since we have 5, sum, and then 8. That means our number sentence will look like this. 5 plus something equals 8. Now, how do I know it's a plus? Let's read the problem and listen. Mrs. Wriggler had 5 pencils. That's why we have 5. Then her sister gave her some more. That's how we know it's adding. Now Mrs. Wriggler has 8 pencils. That's how we know we end with 8. How many pencils did Mrs. Wriggler's sister give her? Let's look at how to solve this problem. Yesterday, I showed you how to solve this on a number line. So let's do that first. If we start with 5 and we end with 8, all we have to do is count the hops. Let's connect those numbers and count the hops. 1, 2, 3. 3. But let's try another way. Today we're also going to use drawing circles. If I know I have 5 pencils, I'm going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I'm supposed to get some more, but I don't know how many some is, so I'm going to draw myself an empty line. Then I know I have to stop at 8. I would change colors while drawing my circle to see if I can get to the number 8. Let's count what I already have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to keep drawing. 6, 7, 8. How many red circles did I have to draw? 1, 2, 3. So if I'm filling in my number sentence, the missing number is the number 3. Let's check our work. 5 plus 3. Does that equal 8? Yes. For your number corner today, you may choose to draw circles or the number line. Or if there's another strategy that makes more sense to you, you can show me that drawing. There's multiple ways to solve these kinds of problems. Tomorrow I'm going to give you another sum word problem, but you will get to solve it on your own. Happy Tuesday!